फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल टैक्स मुनीन। दोस्तों, हमने प्रीवियस वीडियो में डिस्कस किया था कि जब हम नॉन रेसिडेंट को पेमेंट करते हैं तो उस पर टीडीएस की कैसे लायबिलिटी हम डिस्पोज ऑफ करते हैं, ऑल अबाउट सेक्शन 195 ऑफ द इनकम टैक्स एक्ट। दोस्तों, इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे डिटेल्ड प्रोविजंस रिलेटेड टू फाइलिंग ऑफ फॉर्म 15CA एंड फॉर्म 15CB। दोस्तों, लास्ट वीडियो में हमने डिस्कस किया था कि जब हमें नॉन रेसिडेंट को पेमेंट करनी होती है तो क्या डॉक्यूमेंट्स की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है अगर वो डीटीए का बेनिफिट ले रहा है। अगर डीटीए का बेनिफिट नहीं ले रहा है एंड पैन नंबर नहीं है तो सेक्शन 206 डबल अप्लाई होता है, उससे भी रिलेटेड हमने प्रोविजंस डिस्कस किए थे। दोस्तों, आइए हम इस वीडियो में डिस्कस करते हैं रिलेवेंट प्रोविजंस रिलेटेड टू फाइलिंग ऑफ फॉर्म 15CA एंड फॉर्म 15CB। दोस्तों, सब सेक्शन 6 ऑफ सेक्शन 95 कहता है कि अगर कोई assessee किसी नॉन रेसिडेंट को पेमेंट कर रहा है और वो जो सम है whether it is chargeable to tax or not chargeable to tax in India, then he has to file certain forms। और वो जो रूल है वो रूल 37BB है जिसमें डिटेल प्रोसीजर ऑफ फाइलिंग ऑफ फॉर्म 15CA एंड CB इज मेंशन। दोस्तों, रूल 37BB के अकॉर्डिंग 15CA को 4 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया गया है, पार्ट A, पार्ट B, पार्ट C एंड पार्ट D। पार्ट A, B and C are related are to be filed by the assessee when the sum payable to non-residents chargeable to tax in India, and part D is required when the sum sum is not chargeable to tax in India। तो पार्ट A फाइल जब होता है जब जो पेमेंट करते हैं नॉन रेसिडेंट को इज नॉट एक्सीडिंग ₹5 लाख। पार्ट B एंड C जब फाइल होता है जब अमाउंट इज चार्जेबल टू टैक्स इन इंडिया एंड एक्सीडिंग ₹5 लाख। पार्ट बी जब फाइल होगा जब असेसिंग ऑफिसर का सर्टिफिकेट असेसी ने लिया हुआ है। पार्ट सी जब फाइल होता है जब असेसी ने सीए का सर्टिफिकेट लेता है रिगार्डिंग डिडक्शन ऑफ टैक्स फ्रॉम पेमेंट टू नॉन रेसिडेंट इन इंडिया। दोस्तों, पार्ट डी जब फाइल होता है जब द सम इज नॉट चार्जेबल टू टैक्स इन इंडिया। There are various fields which are required to be filled in Form 15CA and Form 15CB. Form 15CA में जो main fields होती हैं that is the country in which the remittance is being, currency, bank details of the remitter, name of the remittee, PAN number of the remittee, country, email and phone number. And regarding payment, it is the nature of payment, related RBI code, and if the form is filed by the chartered accountant Form 15CB, then those details will be imported into this Form 15CA or Part C of Form 15CA. So friends, whether the Part D of Form 15CA is required to be filed in all cases, अगर आपकी कोई भी पेमेंट नॉन रेसिडेंट को दैट इज पेबल टू अ नॉन रेसिडेंट और वो चार्जेबल टू टैक्स इन इंडिया, क्या हर केस में आपको फॉर्म 15CA फाइल करना पड़ेगा? नहीं। According to Rule 37BB, there are 2 exceptions. According to that, first exception is where the remittance is made by individual and it does not require prior approval of Reserve Bank of India. And as per the provisions of Section 5 of Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999, read with Schedule 3 to the Foreign Exchange Current Account Transactions Rules 2000. According to these rules, an individual is not required to take the prior approval of the RBI for making in respect of following payments if the payment is below or equal to $250,000. What are the payments which can be made without taking prior approval? Are private visits to any country except Nepal and Bhutan, gift or donations, going abroad for employment, immigration. However, in the case of immigration, payment can be made in excess of $250,000 where the payment is required to be made for meeting incidental expenses in the country of immigration, maintenance of close relatives abroad, travel for business or attending a conference or specialized training, or for meeting medical expenses, checkup abroad, or for accompanying as an attendant to a patient going abroad for medical treatment or checkups. Expenses in connection with medical treatment abroad. In this case, excess payment can be made by obtaining estimate from the doctor or medical institution abroad. In the case of studies abroad, in this case also excess payment can be made only after taking estimation from the institution. And any other current account transactions. So in these cases, there is a free limit of ₹250,000 and according to which no RBI approval is required and no filing of Form 15CA is also required. The other payments in respect of which there is no requirement to file Form Part D of Form 15CA is mentioned in Rule 37BB of the Act. Those payments are Indian investment abroad in equity capital, Indian investment abroad in debt securities, Indian investment abroad in branches and wholly owned subsidiaries, Indian investment abroad in subsidiaries and associates, Indian investment abroad in real estate, loan extended to non-residents, advance payment against exports, payments towards settlement of imports, imports by diplomatic missions, intermediary trade, payments for operating of Indian shipping companies operating abroad, operating expenses of Indian airlines operating abroad, booking of passengers abroad, by airline companies, remittance toward business travel, travel under basic travel quota, travel for pilgrimage, travel for medical treatment, travel for educations including fees and hostel expenses etc. and postal services. Construction of projects abroad by Indian companies including import of goods at project site, freight insurance, payment for maintenance of offices abroad, maintenance of Indian embassies abroad, remittances by foreign embassies in India, remittances by non-residents toward family maintenance and savings, remittance towards personal gift and donations, remittance towards donation to religious and charitable institutions abroad, remittance towards grant and donations to other governments and charitable institutions established by the governments, contributions or donations by the government to international institutions, remittance towards payment or refund of taxes, refunds or rebates or reduction in invoices value on account of exports, payment by resident for international bidding. So in these cases there is no requirement to file Part D of Form 15CA. So friends, I think I have covered the important aspects regarding where the sum is chargeable to tax and where the sum is not chargeable to tax. These provisions are contained in Rule 37BB of the Income Tax Rules 1962. So friends, I hope you like my video and please keep watching my videos and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.